Today we're going to be etching some glass using our Silhouette craft cutter. Start by making your stencil. I typed a letter and put a 2-inch square around it. Then go ahead and make sure you're set to cut to vinyl. If not, be sure to change the settings. The settings should tell you to use the blue cap. So go ahead and put your blue cap on and insert it and lock it in. Next, go ahead and load your vinyl. I'll be using white since that's all I have on hand right now. After your media is inserted, go back to your machine and select Cut Page. When the machine is done, go ahead and use the Enter key to unload the media and take a look at it. Afterwards, go ahead and weed it. Remove everything but the stencil. Apply your transfer paper, which I like to use a credit card instead of a scraper. I find it works just as well. And then gently remove the transfer paper. And you should have your stencils. I'm doing 3 cups, so that's why I have 3. It also makes more sense to print 3 at a time. Separate your stencils into 3 pieces. And then take one of your cups and apply one of your stencils to that cup, making sure to carefully position it. Once you've positioned it, take your scraper and scrape it the same way you apply the transfer paper. You want that stencil to really stick so you don't have any air bubbles for the etching cream to seep under. When you've really got it down and you feel like you've really stuck it to the glass, peel off your transfer paper. It should come off easily if you've attached your vinyl correctly. If your vinyl isn't quite all the way down, take your scraper and just give it a little extra push to get those air bubbles out. Next, we're going to apply the etching cream. I'm using Armor Etch because that's what they had at Michael's when I went shopping. Take an old brush and dip it in the etching cream and use it to apply the etching cream to your stencil. Be sure to only apply the cream on the open glass areas of your stencil. You want to make sure that you don't get any etching cream outside of your stencil, or else you'll end up etching your glass in places you don't want to. When you're happy with the layer you've applied, it's time to wait for about 5 minutes and let the etching cream work. Then go ahead and rinse off your glass. Sometimes I find I need to do the etching step twice in order to get a nice smooth etch. But either way, after both the first or the second, you'll want to go ahead and rinse off your glass. After you rinse it off, dry it off. And at this point is when you'd apply a second etching coat if you wanted to. If not, go ahead and remove the vinyl. And you should have a lovely etched glass.